Last year after COVID, we cooked every single day for the street families.
Wow.
We cooked with an intention of bringing them closer so that we can find what the underlying issues were.
Right.
And with the cooking program, we were able to rehabilitate some kids back to their families,
Right.
to unite them with families.
Right.
And we found that some were just afraid to approach the parents. We did that for them. We would
Right.
approach the parents and say, hello, your kid is here. And the parent would be like, where is the kid?
Right.
I have never seen him. And
Right.
the parents would come and
Yep.
reunite.
Reunite the
And then we
families,
have some that we actually took back to the children's home.
Right.
And then a few got some small businesses. Some businesses that are just like funny, but they really help these people, because we had families that had members who were above the age of 18,
Right.
and they just wanted a business. So we
Right.
would do a cabbage business,
Right.
a shoe making business,
Right.
the small businesses
Right.
that would really make these individuals feel worthwhile.
Right.
And then recently we have a mental health program. After the rise of cases of suicide and mental health issues, we started a mental health program where we have counselors, qualified counselors that have really come on board to the initiative, and they will just give a listening ear. They do that online and they can do that in person. We do that for free.
Wow.
We listen for free. Yes, because we also realize that majority of our population cannot be able to afford counseling services. Yeah?
Right.
So we are doing that for free. We have registered counselors who come on board. We have an issue. Sometimes as an individual can't be able to handle everything. So when the issues come, we just discuss with the counselors who can be able to handle this case, and then we distribute among ourselves.
You know, I was just about to say, so you said, and you've said we a lot of times. This vision started with yourself.
Yeah.
Who is this we are describing?
We have people who have come on board.
Right.
We have members of Boots and Brain Initiative.
Right.
I am the founder, but
Yeah.
actually I am not the only one involved.
Right.
I have people who help me out with Boots and Brains,
Right.
in terms of management
Right.
and planning the activities, and knowing what should we do now or what we should not do now,
Right.
and knowing that we have these issues that are coming in, how are we going to address them? So
Right.
we have a team
Right.
that really help in the management of
So
Boots
is this
and
a
Brains.
team of volunteers, or how
It's
do you
just-
structure this?
They are all volunteers. They are people who really found the initiative when it was growing, and people came in and said, I can be able to do this. We see, like we have someone who is a camera person and says, no, I can do camera pictures for free.
Right.
No, I am an MC.
Right.
I can MC this for free
Beautiful
because
hearts
it is
out there.
non-profitable. I
Right.
can MC for free. I have sound. When you're going to schools, come here, bring my sound, and
Right.
then I can do some music for the kids before we start the sessions.
Amazing
So they're
hearts.
just people who really come in. We have
Right.
nurses.
Right.
We have doctors.
Right.
We have social workers. We have
Right.
people who have just come and they want to volunteer in their
Right.
own special way.
Right.
Bakers, people who do cakes, and they
Wow.
say, when you have a birthday for the street
I want
family,
to do the cake.
I want to do the cake.
And let's put some smile on some children's faces.
Yes, so that is how our
Oh,
network
how
has
beautiful.
grown. So we
Right.
have people who have come in, and we have people from all professions.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
And they just resonate with this cause, saying,
Yes.
I just want to do
I
this.
just want to
man."
do this. Sometimes I feel like I don't want to do this anymore, and they keep on pushing me. No, we can't.
We can't stop.
We
man.
can't stop.
Right.
We cannot stop.
Right.
And at times my work is so busy. I'm so tied up, and they will say, no, we'll do for you. Just confirm. You
Right.
want us to visit this children's home.
We shall go.
And the rest will be done. The
Wow.
planning will be done. We will know how to source for food. We will know how to source for entertainment.
Wow.
You just give us a go ahead that you think this is a good idea.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow. Wow. Power of a positive cause.
Yes.
So are you going across the country, or where do you go?
We are challenged. We are not going across the country. We first of all started from Kilifi County.
Right.
That is where we actually started. But now a transfer came, and
Right.
I came to Githurai. So
Because Kilifi was your workstation then.
Githurai was Kilifi was my workstation.
Right.
And that is where I got the idea of going to schools, because down there I had early pregnancies and cases of kids who don't want to go to school
Right.
and parents who do not understand what
Right.
we actually saying.
Right.
What the law actually says about 18 years and above.
Right.
So that is why I actually got the call. But
Yep.
when I was transferred to Githurai,
And how long ago was this, by the way? When did you start Boots and Brain?
5 years ago.
5 years ago.
Yes.
So 5 years ago in
Yes,
Kilifi.
5 years, yeah.
Right.
So when I came to Githurai,
Right.
I think the people of Githurai really understand what I was talking about.
Right.
That is where I got a breakthrough.
Right.
Because the members of the public felt this is the right way to go.
Correct.
And you see, when you're supported, this thing grows big because of the support. It's
Right.
not because of me as an individual. It's about the support and the move that really comes
But
with
it also means you touched a real issue. You touched the real issues on the ground
Yes.
that truly resonate and connect with people. And therefore, the right just picked it up.
It's right, just picked it up. And we could not stop. It's a movement that we could not actually stop.
Right.
Because I'll be like, what are we doing today?
Right.
You see, with the cooking program, I'll be like, today, I don't have anything, so I will not be able. When I'm getting out of the house, I'm going to work, I'm like, today we won't cook. I just tell myself, I won't cook because I don't have anything. By lunchtime, I have people saying, I have unga, I have greens, I have
provide this. Yes,
I have this.
Yeah.
And you're like, the only thing missing is only this. And
Right.
then I'll be able to say, now, how can you really fail them
Yeah.
when they're coming out and saying, I have unga for the kids today?
Right.
You know?
Wow.
So the movement kept on calling, and each and every day we fed the street families with supper
For how long?
for almost a year now.
A whole year.
Yes.
Members of the public saying, I'll offer this.
I offered
And
this.
I'll offer
because
this.
I started with my small pocket, and
Right.
my small pocket will only do milk and bread.
Right.
But slowly, we now grew, and it was just awesome.
Wow.
Yes. Feeding the kids were just awesome, and the kids actually helped us. The street families helped us because they know a lot.
Right.
They are there day and night on the street. They actually know a lot. So to us, it was a way of also helping us deter crime and know what's really happening. In terms of work, we were privileged, really privileged.
Wow.
Yeah.
Man, you started a movement that became self-sustaining. People
Yes.
cannot just allow you to stop it, man.
Yes, they could not allow me to stop it.
And you know, it just gets us back to where we began. If we stop complaining and become the good change we want to see, I think the community has hope, man.
Well, I think each and every individual would ask themselves, there is this problem.
Yep.
The first question you should ask yourself,
Yep.
what can I do about it?
Right.
Not thinking of what can the government do,
Right.
what can the teachers do, what
Right.
can the police do,
Right.
what can I do about
What
it?
can Dennis do about this?
What can Dennis do about it?
Right.
We start from there. If each and every individual had that call of
Right.
asking himself or herself, what can I do? And actually go down and do that specific thing,
Right.
Kenya will be a great nation.
We begin to view ourselves as part of the solution,
Yes.
not just the problem.
Yes, yes,
Anybody, by the way, can see the problem.
yes.
I think genius is in being able to say, I am part of the solution.
I'm part of the solution.
And there is something I can do about it.
Yes,
You know,
awesome.
actually, I keep saying, I don't think we are helpless around the challenges we face.
We are not.
We have something to offer.
We have something to offer. Each and every individual has something to offer.
We are part of the solution we've been waiting for.
Yes.
And you know, Carol, man, people out there have recognized what you're doing.
Yes.
And I see a lot of recognition around the Boots and Brains. No, I saw the other day the Outstanding Security Professional of the Year Awards, the year 2020. You're the current holder of that position, man. Tell us about that.
It is an award that really came when I least expected.
Right.
When one of my friends called Priska Mulinga recommended me to actually fill the award,
Right.
I didn't think I was worth the award.
Right.
But she would push me and tell me, you are doing work out there.
Right.
I did not think that counseling people for free, mentoring people for free, cooking for the street kids is something to be recognized for. And Macu, this is an award from the
How
United
many people
Nations.
do that? Is this from the UK?
From my personal opinion, I didn't think it's something big because
Right.
these are awards that are given to security professions.
Right.
I thought they are for people who would be in higher positions,
Right.
who will be doing things out there in Somalia. I didn't think I was worth the award,
Right.
but I actually applied for it.
Right.
and it came home.
Right.
And I was outstanding female security profession,
Right.
2020.
Right.
An award that came from the UK. I was honored.
Right.
And I was not alone. I had other people who got the award from Kenya.
Right.
I had the Safaricom director, the manager got the best manager,
Right.
security profession.
Right.
And then I had another madam, a friend of mine called Madam Kimete.
Right.
She also got an award.
Right.
There are people who got several awards. Also for the best training institution, security institution in Kenya, I think Training Security got the award.
Right.
Other people got the award.
Right.
As an individual, I got the award now for the most outstanding female professional award for
Yep.
the work that I am doing.
Well deserved.
Thank you.
Well, and congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations.
Thank you so
But
much.
I don't think it stopped there, because some Canadian magazines got also some wind of it as well.
Yeah, the Canadian magazine is a magazine for international women in police. It's an international magazine that really focuses on women in policing, women who are really in security. And they actually gave me a center page and the front page of the magazine
Right.
to focus on the work that we are doing back here. So it was a privilege to be in that Canadian magazine.
See, Boots and Brains is becoming a global movement. Which means when you set out to do stuff that positively impacts society, other people get to watch, and it draws the right support that comes alongside it.
Yeah.
Well done. I hope you feel proud of yourself.
I would say I'm proud of my country, one.
Right.
I am proud of the National Police Service.
Right.
Because if it's not for them giving me the opportunity to work, I wouldn't be there where I am.
Right.
And also the National Police Service, after the award, I got a promotion from the National Police Service.
Congratulations.
It was an honor.
Right.
Because when the service itself acknowledges that you're doing some good work, you feel so good.
Right.
When you're also celebrated from home.
Right.
And also it was a win for the volunteers.
Absolutely.
Because I could not have been doing this alone.
Right.
The award is also for the volunteers who come in every day to help out in issues that we do. Non-profitable, no
Right.
pay, nothing.
Right.
Just helping out the society.
Right.
Yes.
Right. But it just also means that then positivity is rewarded. Doing the right thing, having impact out there, it can go unrecognized. And you reap the premium and the dividend for it. Yeah? And well done, well done, well done.
Thank you.
You know, I'm just sitting here and asking myself, for all of these volunteers, there must be people watching this conversation
Yeah.
and saying, man, we want to, in our small way, support this vision. We want to make it possible for you to also go to Nyeri and to go to Kisumu and to go to other places. Question is, how can people then plug in with what it is that you're doing?
Okay, we actually have a pay bill
Right.
where the officials actually run the money that comes in.
Right.
And we see if we have support, if like 2,000 comes through the organization,
Right.
the finance manager is able to see we have 2,000 that is in here.
Right.
What can we be able to do?
Right.
Because we actually really need finances to be able to move around and do all these things.
Right.
I actually started with just my car and
Right.
some speakers from a volunteer who
Right.
gave out his speakers, and we will go around.
Right.
But where we are right now, we are really growing, and some great things are really happening.
Right.
We need to give fare to the volunteers to be able to go see clients.
Correct.
Because basically right now we are focusing on the mental health program.
Right.
Because we really need a healed Kenya.
Right.
We do not want a sickening Kenya.
Correct.
People are having issues with mental health.
Right.
And we think we need to do our part
Correct.
to ensure that everyone is at their good mental capacity to work and to go on with life.
We've got to look out for each other.
Yes.
I think
we need to
Man of
look
States is becoming really challenged.
It's a challenge.
Really, really
It's a
challenged.
challenge.
And we're going to put the number of your pay bill right
Oh,
on
it's
this show,
okay.
please.
It's okay.
Is
Yeah.
that okay
It's
with you?
okay. It's
And folks, man, I mean, this is a great cause, and it's a cause worth supporting, man. You never know how far we then can go with your support, and therefore we're just putting the pay bill number right in here, and reach out to Madam Carol, and let's support an amazing, amazing cause, man. You know, I'm just so proud to be a Kenyan at a moment like this, when I just get to hear beautiful souls and Kenyans, man. There you go, man.
I'm proud to be Kenyan.
There we go. Fantastic. Tell me, but how do you balance all of these wonderful things? You're a wife, you're a mother, you're a professional, doing all of those things.
It is challenging.
Right.
But as we said, as women, we wanted the spaces. We wanted to be heard.
Right.
We wanted the position.
Right.
So, because as women, we wanted all this, that it means we need to take up our positions and we need to work on them. So you really need to try to be that wife, to be that mom, to study. You need to couple all these things to be able to move forward. And I have like organizations that really support me as an individual. We have the Women in Security Excellence. They are an organization that really supports. When you are doing something, they'll come up and say, you need to do this, we need to back you up.
Right.
So because the women wanted the positions,
Yep.
we need to stand up and do something.
Right.
Extra.
Right.
Yes.
But then, must I be a cop to be on Boots and...
No. Actually, we everyone is in the group.
Right.
No, everyone is in the group and we are helping out.
It's
we say doctors,
multidisciplinary.
it's just multidisciplinary.
Everybody.
Because we need the nurses to do this. We need the social workers. Everyone is in there.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct. I'm just curious. Growing up, did you foresee living the day you live and making the kind of impact that you're making today? As a young girl, did you project this was going to happen?
I did not foresee. I grew up poor.
Right. In fact, tell us about that
I grew
growing
up pure.
Right.
My father, may he rest in peace,
Right.
was founder of the Good Samaritan Center in Kenya. It was a school in Thika, a slum by then that was called Kiandutu.
Right.
And he was bringing in kids to study for free.
Right.
He was like supporting people who had been affected by HIV,
Right.
and I think the heart of helping came from my dad.
Right.
Because we would not have food to eat, but the small that we had, we ate with other people.
Right.
So that is where I grew from, and I realized that helping out really pays. I
Right.
didn't foresee this.
Yep.
I didn't know what life would have for me later, but I still feel I am not where I need to be. I'm
So
still
born in
working on
Thika?
myself. Born in Thika, yes.
Right. Bred in Thika as well.
Proudly born in Thika.
Proudly born, 237.
237. Proudly born in Thika,
Right.
and yes.
Right. So looking ahead, man, Boots and Brain, what mbele iko namna gani? How does it look ahead?
Ahead we'll leave it to God to decide,
Right.
because many ideas are coming up.
Right.
But as the challenges come, we'll get the gaps and fill them.
Right.
So we will leave it open.
Right.
When we find the gaps, we are truly going to fill them.
Right.
God willing.
Right.
Yes.
Man, I'm just so proud, Carol, of what you're doing. I hope we can have more Kenyans like you, seeing themselves as party to the solution, rather than sit back and complain about the problem.
True. We might be having them. It's just that you don't know them. You need also to be out there to get them.
Well, we
They
invite
are.
them to stand up and get counted as well,
yes,
man.
Yes.
Man, Carol, we want to thank you. Making such amazing impact.
Thank you.
And I actually wonder, when do you do all of this? How do you balance all of this stuff? But you find the time just to get it done.
Yeah.
Huge impact.
Thank you.
Putting us on the map for the right reasons. And we can only say, man, full salute.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I am honored
Keep it so
and
going.
humbled.
And maybe as we bring this to an end, from the needs you have seen out there, if people were to plug in with this vision, what particular areas would you say, here are the greatest needs I have seen? Here is where we can make the biggest difference, that has got the highest impact. What would those areas be?
The big areas I see as Kenyans is counseling, mediation. I think we don't really come out to listen to people. We need to give people a listening ear. People are suffering. We need to listen and understand without judging, so that we can know how we are going to help people. It's not about the material benefits. People might have money, but they are not mentally stable. We need to listen to people, and we should stop judging, so that we can be able to help. Don't judge a person by the way you see that person. Listen. And I think if we are in a position to offer free counseling and free mediation, that is something that has not been focused on so much, because counseling is expensive. Mediation is also expensive. We need to help out with people who cannot afford these services. Yes, that's a gap.
And you have provided this for free over the years.
Yes.
Wow. Amazing. I'm beyond words, man. homes, we are butchering each other. What word do you want to give to couples that we see setting homes on fire and all?
I would really want people to be real. Just be yourself. If a relationship doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. That's my personal opinion. And I think we work on ourselves before we work on our partners. Work on yourself first. Focus on yourself first. Love yourself first. Be yourself first before you offer yourself to anyone else. Yes.
Social media is almost throwing us down the cliff.
Yes, social media. Don't believe everything you see on social media. Just work on yourself and be comfortable with where you are. Yes. Where you are is where you are.
Take your journey.
Take your journey.
Take your journey.
Yes.
It's not what we see on social media may be far from the truth.
It is true. It might be far from the truth.
Ground mambo is different. Oh, Carol, man, I want to thank you so much. To imagine that then you're part of the service, police service, but with a heart for community so big that you not only speak about it, you're doing stuff about it. You've studied for it, and you continue to equip yourself for it. Man, this is a real passion, man.
Yeah.
I suspect this is going to be much, much bigger than we think it's going to be.
Inshallah.
Inshallah. Inshallah. Well done, man. Keep making the difference.
Thank you so
Keep doing
much.
the amazing work that you do.
Thank you so much.
You make us truly proud.
Thank you so
And you
much.
give us hope about the beauty of our nation. And if there's one thing I'm going to take from you, actually two, duty plus. Don't just stick with the mandates.
Yeah.
Go past it.
Extra.
Number two, we must have a mindset that says, I'm part of the solution.
Yes.
It doesn't take a genius to see the problem, but it is genius to be part of the solution.
Yes. Correct.
You're a genius.
Correct.
You are a genius.
Correct.
Well done, Ruth.
Thank you.
Well done.
Thank you.
Well, folks, we've done a couple of shows, but this has inspired me. I hope it inspired you as well. Just to see our parts of our community that just does not stop at identifying the problem, but takes the mindset that says, we've got this. We can fix this. We can do something about this. And people that are actively creating a world better than they found, so that then they leave footprints that say, I was here, I made my difference, and inviting all of us just to rally together to build the world that we want to see. Chief Inspector, and congratulations on your promotion.
Thank you.
Chief Inspector Karen Njuguna, just making differences in every way, drawing like-minded people. And I hope out of this show, we're going to have some of the Goldmine show family connecting with our vision and making a difference. How about scaling this across the entire country? How about you in your boots as a secretary, as a banker, as whichever your profession and whichever the space you're in, making your difference and making a world better than you found. And that's an invitation that Chief Inspector Carol is extending to every single one of us, and we become the gold mines that we can be. Indeed, we can make a world better than we found it, man. It's been great. It's been real. We've absolutely, and I want to say one more time, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Man, I walk out inspired.
Thank you.
You have inspired me. No doubt about that, man. Until next time, I want to invite you to follow the Goldmine Show on Facebook, on YouTube, as well as on Instagram. And can I invite you just to share this show with other people and let us spread the word about the beautiful work that Chief Inspector Karen Njuguna is doing out there, man. Make a difference, light your candle, and light your world. Until next time, God bless you and keep becoming the greatness that you truly are.